to make. In the heat of battle we feel the earthquake, thunder crashing, fires awake. With every breath, the winds of change will face the titans, no matter how strange. United we stand, divided we fall. We are the Elestrals, guardians of the land. Unleashing thunder, fire, water, wind, earth, frost, solar, and lunar, hand in hand. Riding the waves of power, we'll never break. For the gods smile on us, our destiny to make. Guardians of the land, unleashing thunder, fire, water, wind, earth, frost, solar, and lunar, hand in hand. Riding the waves of power, we'll never break. For the gods smile on us, our destiny to make. We are the Elestrals, guardians of the land, unleashing thunder, fire, water, wind, earth, frost, solar, and lunar, hand in hand. Riding the waves of power, we'll never break. For the gods smile on us, our destiny to make. So bright, harnessing the elements.
What is up, YouTube? How we doing, guys? Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. A little bit later than we're used to streaming, but it's alright. We had a Christmas party to go to for the wife's work and everything, so we kind of pushed it back slightly. And I already just goofed that part up too. I need the pop-out chat. So the one thing I've noticed with my phone and the iPhone, if I copy and paste something on my phone, it automatically transfers to the laptop. Let's go ahead and get that up there. Alright. We are good to go there. And then let's go ahead and get some background music. Your boy finally pulled the bullet, or yeah, took the bullet and got YouTube Premium. So now we don't have to worry about dealing with all those pesky ads. Let's go ahead and get this one up. Alright, with that we should be good. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, I hope everyone had a good day today. I know they did the Poison Nectar Cup, so I hope everyone had fun today doing that as well. Just let me go ahead and get this up on my screen here. We should be good to go. I said I always keep this up just in case we lose stream. So I know the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to zoom in for a little bit. We got ourselves another Stellar in the mail today. We got ourselves a Stellar Spectaris. That is the sleeve that you're seeing that glass pattern on. That shattered glass pattern. But we did go ahead and we got ourselves a second Stellar Spectaris. This is number 35 out of 99. So there's our boy. Kind of blurry. Can we focus? That's kind of hard. No, we're not even going to focus today, are we, camera? What is going on? There we go, that's better. There it is, Stellar Spectaris, guys. Our second one in the house. I do think I have the first one in this deck. Let me just double check. Yep. So we need to go ahead and actually switch another one out. This is my fives deck, I guess you can call it, with some healing. and my boy Gatable. Don't sleep on the Gatable, guys. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Do not sleep on Gatable. I'm gonna make it a mission to make that card playable. But we'll actually have to keep this card set aside because I still have to register it after. And then we also got ourselves in today our Zaptor promo card. Stamped right there, organized play. So I know a lot of people should have had theirs, especially down in Florida, should have had theirs delivered today. Let's go. Yeah. So the only thing for me is I don't know where I'm going to put this. I have a promo binder, so I might go ahead and fit it in there between promo set 3 and 4. But we'll go ahead and that one's going to get set aside. I will not be playing with this card. Not the one of. Same thing when I get the Galaxy. That thing is going to stay locked up tight. And with that, we also have our packs that they sent us. So we did get Shattered Stars Fire. We got a base set and a Frostfall pack. So we're going to open these first, and then we're just going to go ahead and start ripping some cards. I have a crap ton of starter decks. I have a crap ton of blister packs. And then we have 6 booster boxes. I'm undecided how many we're going to open today. I originally wanted to save 3 of them for future videos, but undecided. So let's go ahead and start with base set. It would be sick if we could pull a Stellar. It would be even better if we could pull a full art Trifernal to add to the collection, but we'll see. Let's go ahead. We got to do one from the back. So we got ourselves Lycris the Wind Spirit. We got Rummagem, Ursmog, Kraken. Another card I wish that played better, but again, like, it suppresses, which is nice, but a 2/2 is just not good. Sorlet. There's our boy Coackle. Foamy. Palaquarius. Carrion. And Racerus is the rare for this one. Another card I wish that played a little bit better. I've used it in the past in my Sonic War deck, and it did alright, but like I said, it's still not the best card. Alright. We got ourselves a Blizzard. Ambrosia Cornucopia. We got Cockadoodle. Bubloon. Nectar. Shout out to freaking Waspivy lately. Waspivy's taken the freaking meta by storm. We got a Lycanform. Ursicle. Zaptor. And to a Racer Ridge. Oh, I guess I missed a card in this one of the Avalanche. Damn, we got Racerus and Racer Ridge. Shout out to our boy Daniel Reyes. And our 1 pack of Shattered Stars. Hopefully, we can go ahead and get some luck on this one. Vipyra, Necroth, Exalt Flare, Comagma, Kinleo, Valkyries, into a Hephaestus. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I think I only have a couple of these left anyway, so that works out really good. I'm completely okay with that. Make sure, guys, as you're sitting here watching, if you need any cards off a TCG player, link in the description below. Go ahead and check it out. That being said, we're just going to go ahead and start ripping. I think we'll do the blisters first. Lord knows I have enough of them. Lord only knows. Basically, whenever the card shop gets something in, they set a bunch of stuff aside for me, and we go ahead and start ripping some packs. Finally, after all this time, I have a system in place when I'm doing this, so kind of goes a little bit faster, just slightly. Normally, you guys see me do this on what do you call it? On video, like after the fact, but we'll go ahead and just. Yeah, hope everyone had a good day. It is 4 days till Christmas, so that's going to be really nice. Upload schedules, by the way, should not change at all this week. I do have to edit some videos, but Stellar Saturday went up today. Monday I should have a video, and then same thing for Wednesday. That one we might push back one day. But again, I'm trying to keep it to a consistent upload of 3 videos a week. So we'll have to see what happens. After we're done streaming today, I'm going to attempt to finish editing one video. And then I'll have 2 days to edit the other. I've done like 10 videos in the last like 3 or 4 days. So I have a bunch of stuff lined up for you guys. I did 4 videos today, in fact, on decks that I personally want to build going into Moonrise. So you guys will see those videos over the next few weeks. I'm not gonna tell you what they are yet. Like, we'll see. Some of them might reveal what the next one's gonna be. Let's put it that way. We did another couple Caster Clash videos. I got a couple of those videos done with some help over the weekend, or yesterday and Thursday, I should say. And then I got some videos. I got a couple of videos for some new players. Let's put it that way. I know more and more people every single day are signing up for Elestrals, so I want to go ahead and try to help those people learn how to play the game as well. And shout out to Daybreak. Once Daybreak came out, all these promo cards are actually sleeved separately, so that's pretty sick. Less likely to damage the set spirits. Yeah, I'm just excited for Moonrise. Like, I woke up this morning super excited, just thinking of what decks are gonna happen and like different gameplay and stuff. And I am gonna attempt to go to Atlanta next month for that big Elestrals tournament at Cards HQ. So if anyone's gonna be there, I hope to see you. Make sure you guys come find me. I'll try to keep it on socials, like roughly like what I'm doing. So hopefully I can meet up with some of you guys. Like I said, when I said that we're going to go ahead and we're ripping blister packs today, I mean we're going to rip some blister packs today, guys. You know me, I'm hunting today. We are hunting. Yeah, the overall quiet day. We got up kind of late. It was like 9:30. I think we finally got up. Late for me anyway. And pretty much spent the morning, like, wife was getting ready. I was recording videos at the time, and then we went to Prime Steakhouse for lunch. That is where the company was having their little business lunch. So there's about, I think, 20 of us all together. You had people that work out in the field, you had people that in the office, the owners, like everybody. So I shouldn't say owners, my in-laws own the company, so it was their way of kind of saying thank you to all the people that work for them, and then they hand out the year-end bonuses during these lunches too. So I know a lot of people were excited. They got a free lunch at Prime, which that, if you guys don't know, Prime can be very expensive. So that part was kind of nice. The fact that they're going to do something like that for their associates is cool. So. Also, I hope you guys like how we're doing those intros now. It's some music popping by Ancient Caster made that song. Believe it or not, that is AI generated, which I think is kind of cool. What's up, Daniel? How we doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm hoping for some luck today too, man. I'm hoping for some stellar luck today. We need to open all these blisters real quick, and then we'll hit the ground and running. My real hope is those starter decks. I have yet to pull myself a Growling. I have one, but I've yet to pull one myself. Now, normally when I pull a Stellar, if I already have it, I'll keep the one that I've pulled, sell the other one. But I'm not going to lie, part of me is kind of getting selfish in my mindset that I'm in 3rd place on the Stellar leaderboard, which at first you guys are going to think maybe that's kind of crazy that I'm only in 3rd place. But my man, Stellar Zappy, he's got an extra full art than I do. So the full arts, I believe, are 50 to 100 points on the leaderboard. It's not updated. Like, if you click the question mark that next to points, it's not updated. So I don't know what the points are. I've done the math out to the point that a regular Stellar gives you 10 points. It's the full arts that kind of throw me off. It's either 50, 100, 80, or 100. And I always love to see how these ones pop off where they're supposed to be. So, this sounds like a good dinner to me, right? This sounds like a good dinner to me. I know I picked up this order before lunch. We went to that lunch, and I'm like, it just kind of bothered me. Like, I've had this stuff the entire time. I've been wanting to open all day, but we just got home. We are close to signing on that house, so I cut into the pack. Oh, that's not good. All right, we're gonna open that one first. I goofed on that one bad. I mean, obviously, if it's a stellar, we're keeping it, but I full on cut into that. It doesn't look like the cards really got hit, though. Alright. We're jumping in on this one. Doesn't look like any of them were damaged, though. So that works out. Alright. Avalanche. Penguot. Permafrog. Ursacote. Foloiforus. Ursa's Den. Platypulse. Chautauqua. Terratlas. And a Shiveror. So, first holo. I don't think we cut into it, so... I just need to be more careful, apparently. Yeah, so, I think we got another 2 weeks before we're officially moving into the house. And, one of my Christmas presents actually got dropped off there. I'm not supposed to know this. I'm pretty sure it's a desk, because I made a comment that I wanted a new desk for Christmas. And the boxes are pretty big, so that's my guess right now. But it showed up at the house before we officially signed. We were supposed to sign on Thursday, which really pissed me off because I got out of work at like 8 a.m. What's up, Big Kahuna? I'm doing good, man. Yourself? Doing all right? So we're supposed to close on Thursday, and got off work early because I'm like, okay, we'll probably have to be at the house between 9 and 10, do a final walkthrough, go sign. Well, next thing I know, it's like 1 o'clock, and we're like, what's going on? Talked to the realtor, and they said that the house needed a water test, and the water test still hadn't come back yet. So they pushed us back, which sucks because, like, now if I go tell my bosses, they'd probably be like, why don't you come back to work? By the time I knew, like, there was no point going back. So that just kind of felt bad. Hoping to sign yesterday, and then they pushed it, still nothing came back. So now we're waiting until next Thursday. So literally on Thursday, I'll be getting off work at 1 a.m. I'm working 3 a.m. to 1 p.m. I'm literally going to have to go down a town south of me to where the house is, and then I'm going to have to go 2 towns south of that to go do the signing. So that part just sucks, but it'll work out. I took a week of vacation starting the Friday after New Year, so I think it's the 3rd, Friday the 3rd. I took a full week off, so we're going to go ahead, we'll get everything moved in, we'll get all the boxes taken out and all that crap, and then set my office up as I want to. Obviously, you guys can still see the hot mess that is behind me, so I'm just ready for this crap to be over. What's up, Roro? Opening the last couple of these blister packs, and then we will start ripping. You did just miss it, Ro. I accidentally cut into one of these packs with my box cutter. Oh, this feels bad. That felt bad. Which we're good. Like, we pulled a Shiveror, and there's no scratches, there's no damage, so, but I definitely goofed on that one. Alright, let's go ahead and back this up a little bit. So we got ourselves Shiveror, we got ourselves some bulk. I need to go through all this bulk too, and list some more stuff on TCG Player. Your boy's been listing stuff left and right, but yeah, let's go ahead and we're gonna add to it, add to the list today. Hopefully we can pull a stellar or 2 out of all these cards that we're opening up, and we'll kind of see what goes on from there. Yeah, I know, thank God. I'm just glad it wasn't a stellar. Imagine if that thing was a freaking stellar Shiveror and I cut into it. I'd keep it. Like, that would obviously go into my personal collection, but that would just hurt. Let's go ahead and zoom this in slightly more. Alright, we got ourselves a Indusform, a Frigicub, a Neandersloth, Ursacote. We got Nemisail, Corbril. Shout out to Cactobril. That comes out in Moonrise. So I talked about that I made some videos today, some deck build videos. I made one for Sandstorm, Cactobril, and Findust. So I'm super excited about that one. Cyprong, we got Tadflow, Zaptor into a Poison Nectar. Speaking of Poison to the Nectar, is that tournament still going on? Did they finish up already? I would say that the main Swiss round was done because they didn't have more than, what, 30, 40 people signed up. Yeah, I feel you on that one, man. That was my first few videos. I had a phone mount. It was like a ring camera with a phone mount, and I was doing it on a TV table. So I know the struggle on that one, man. Let's go Stroke the Forge, Rise of the Depths. Shout out, by the way, to Starbit and Starbit Supernova. Rise of the Depth works for it, guys. So again, somehow you have to discard your Supernova. Go ahead, use Rise of the Depths next turn, or that same turn, and bring a 7 attacker out with a 1-cost Spirit. Narpoon, we got Geoflora, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Mount Olympus, Floormine, into a Waylands. It will be interesting to see how many of each holo we get today. Because, like I said, we got all these blister packs, and then I got myself 10 of each of the starter decks. So, and we know that those starter decks pop off. Now, if you guys don't remember... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, man. I know that's a little rough. I know when I was open Daybreak a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that, I pulled 2 different Stellars out of the packs of the starter decks. So, we'll see how it goes today. Hopefully we get that same luck. There's a Morfrost Terror. Not the green one. Until Morfrost Scorpio form comes out, this is the only Morfrost I need for the Stellar set. Let's see, hopefully that kind of stays there. Yeah, that's the only one that I need left to have a full Stellar set of those. And then obviously, we want that Cryo Scorch today. Now, someone pointed out to me that, like a little fan theory, that the Cryo Scorch might be in the actual starter decks. That maybe there might be a goof on that end as well. Let's go second Chivalry of the day. So, again, like, obviously, very early on company, so we know Frostfall had a bunch of mistakes in it. So, to this day, no one has pulled... Now, same thing for Daybreak. No one's pulled the full art Stellars. My only thing about Daybreak versus Frostfall, Frostfall's been out much longer. So, for me, that's my first thought that, you know, it's kind of weird we haven't seen it yet. Daybreak, there's still time. I do think when the Kickstarter stuff gets sent out, the physical product gets sent out, I feel like we're going to see full arts pulled left and right. Because I think altogether, like I did the Noble, I think it was Nobleman 2 tier, so I'm getting 24 booster boxes sent to my house. But I think from where I was at to the top tier, there was at least 38 of those. So again, do 20, say 20 times 30, that's 600 boosters getting sent out. You know what I mean? On just at a bare minimum, let alone all the other tiers. So I would say there's a very good chance we see a bunch of full arts pulled at that point. There's a second Morfrost Terror. So we'll see. Again, I would love to be the first one to pull that Cryo Scorch. I mean, I am still at Kristoff, right? So it just, I think it makes sense. We did get that stuff first every case. Oh, dude, you're going to have so much fun with that. You're going to have so much fun ripping that. Again, for me, like, learn from my mistakes that record that crap. Record that shit. That was my biggest issue. I pulled 3 or 4 Stellars off camera. And now to the point, I will always record when I open stuff. I might not stream it, but I will always put a camera on when I open product now. Because again, that's just content too. If you're able to pull a Stellar, that's just content. Even if you do like a YouTube short, which I will say, guys, once I move, I will attempt to start making more shorts. I think I only have like 2 or 3 of them. And again, like you guys know me, like my dog Zeus, like that's my best buddy. So the shorts most likely will involve him. If some way. There's a Cryo Scorch. It's not the Cryo Scorch we want though. Yeah, I personally have not pulled a Stellar out of any blister pack, so that'd be kind of cool if we could do that today. Alright, Cryovernt, we got a Scepter, Avalanche, a Bomb Ursa, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Coral, Leviathan, into another Morfrost. Yeah, I'll be recording everything. Oh, 100% now. Like, one thing I like to do is every time a new set drops, for every item in that set, I'll record a video. So, for instance, like the blisters, I'll do one video just on, say, Comalis. Then I'll do one video just on the Owloons. so on and so forth. The starter deck, I'll only use one of each starter deck. So this one will be Fulgorix and the Posthumous, and then I'll do a full breakdown of the booster box, go through the cards. For the first like half the box, I'll like read the cards out and everything, and then after that, we'll just start ripping. Blizzard, Findust, Charcoon. Same thing like this one. Like right now, we're going slow, but like once we get like honestly an hour into this, then it gets to the point that like I know your guys' mindset's the same as mine. It's just let's start ripping and see what we pull. So far, I've only pulled the same hollows, which kind of feels bad. I would like to pull some more lava lists. I sold all my last 2 lava lists today, so I would like to get a couple more of those. And I cannot wait for Shadow Stars Fire. I cannot wait. I believe it's going to be Taurus. So here's my thing. I did notice that if you guys got the binder yet, there's a constellation Valkyries and there's a constellation Tectorus. So I guess actually one would be Ram. Yeah. So I guess they are different constellations. But anyway, I can't wait for Fire. We're going to get a bunch of full art lava lifts. Hopefully I can pull at least 2 of the stellar lava lifts. And then we'll have to see what the full art's going to be. Alright, the rare for this one is a Bronzaglow. First Bronzaglow of the day. Yeah, I'm super excited. I know I've talked to Thorn Plays, Full Frontage TCG, and Eclipse Moonglow, and we all have content. I don't know in between the rest of them, but I'm doing videos with each one of them. No, sorry, not Tectorus, Arcturus. Yeah, Arcturus and then Valkyrie. So I guess one's Ram and one's Taurus. I'm terrible with constellation names, so I'm a Cancer. That's the best one I got for you. Cancer. My wife is Leo. My sister-in-law and mother-in-law are Aries. And then I think my father-in-law is Aquarius, whatever January is. Hell yeah. How about Permafrost? Let's go. Indus, Ridge, Ursicle, Islands of Alovia, Mountains Boreas, Funglow, Halioth, Vipyro, into a Morphrost Abominable. I remember when Frostfall first came out, like I could not pull A-Bomb to save my life. Like, it was absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let's go. Penguin, Frog, Indus, Ursa's Den. So Ursa's Den is one of those other cards. I forget how Swolax made his deck. He made a Bears deck. I watched it on stream that he barely played any Bears. But he played Ursa's Den, and then you got more spirits on. I guess maybe it was through Nexus to summon Majursa. I think it was Misenchanted Majursa. But I forget how he did it. But 100%, the only Bears in that deck was, I think, 1 or 2 Majursas, and then maybe a Glacier. So there's ourselves a Locagon. I'll be fine pulling a Stellar Locagon, too. I do have one already. But I know my buddy is shooting for one, so if I pulled one, I would probably go ahead and sell it to him. I do have Distinct Coders, which I'm all about keeping the Stellars that I pulled, but at the same time, like, that's a piece of Elestrals history, in my opinion. Like, literally a Stellar was pulled for that tournament. Just like, I think, what was it, Majesty? I think Caleb pulled a Majesty, and then it was PK Sparks and somebody else both pulled the Centaur, I believe. Bro, it's funny that you say that because my scenario is the same way. My birthday is late June. My wife's is late July. And then one of my longest friends, her birthday was May, I believe. Not only hers, but I believe... No, sorry, let me rephrase that. My friend's birthday is, I think, 1 or 2 days before mine. My wife's cousin is in May. So in our family, we do have birthdays. Same exact scenario, May, June, July. Frigid Cub, Neandersloth, we got a Panzer, we got a Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemusail, Island, Mountains Boreas, Leviathan, into a second Locagon. I will say I do miss the Daybreak card stock. These cards just do not slide like Kickstarter and Daybreak. guys. Let's see. We got this has Pangawop, Permafrog, Indus, Drotogwa, Bomber Ursa, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Lycoris, into a Caperfume. Caperfume is another card that I just wish it was better. I made a Caperfume deck once and it wasn't the best. To say it politely, it just was not the best. Permafrog, Indus, Cub, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Island, Mountain, Vipyro, and 2 Wasp Ivy. Again, Wasp Ivy's just been nuts lately. Like, it's coming out of the woodworks on that one. Oh, see, that's what I'm afraid of, that if we ever have a daughter, I think I'll be screwed. 100%. 100%. Alright, we got Cub, Neandersloth, Panzer, Geoflora, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Mount Olympus, Cockadoodle, Lycoris, Comagma. Alright. I will have to pay attention to that trash bag because it is already like halfway full. Usually before I do these like bulk openings, usually I change the trash. Like, there's no food or nothing in there. Like, it's all just papers and stuff. But usually I go ahead and change that beforehand, and today I did not. Funglow, Flormine into a second Brontiglow. We're definitely getting a good spread so far. Morfrost Terror is the only one that we have 3 of so far. But... Alright, Tower of Winds. I think that's the first tower and the first sandstorm we pulled so far. Cryovern, Platypulse, Drotogwa, Bomber Ursa, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Leviathan, into Imperawat. Yeah, probably. Now you know how it feels. One thing I will say that I'm kind of surprised. So, like, we all know, like, for Frostfall, if the spirit's in the front, it's 2 from the front to the back. If you don't see the spirit, it's just 1 from the back to the front. Every one of these has been spirit on the front. Alright, Terrace Sail, we got a Findus, Charcoon, a Bomber Ursa, Cryoling, Volcanic Forge, Nemisail, Island, Vipyro, Brontiglow. So we got the place of the Brontiglow already. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see once like Titanic Strike and the full Moonrise set comes out, if we're gonna see Brontiglow come out more full force. Again, play Thunderstorm when you have Funglow and Titanic Strike out is gonna be interesting. Neandersloth, we got a Panzer, a Samoki, Platypulse, Drotogwa, A-Bomb. We got Cryolane, Volcanic Forge, Zaptor, Lavalith. First Lavalith of the day. We will forever and always take a Lavalith. Forever and always. I think that's a full art. I think I goofed up on that one. If it's an Airwatt, I will say I'm only missing 3 Airwatts to have the entire set. I believe it's 2, 3, and 9. I'll have to look at that after stream, but I think those are the only numbers I'm missing. Wasp Ivy, so it was not a full art. Yeah, but if we can go ahead and pull one of those 3, if not all 3, I would be super excited about that. As far as I know, no one has the full set of the Airwatts. Alright, we have Indus, we have Frigidcoat, Race to the Top, Tadflow, Catarant, Atlantis, Nimbug, Mount Olympus, Terratlas, into a Waylands. Waylands, Morfrost, and Brontiglow we have full playsets of. And we know by the end of these openings, it'll definitely be more playsets of everything. Alright, we got Stroke the Forge, Rise of the Depths, Race to the Top, Cypron, Tadflow, Catarant, Artemis, Nimbug, Zaptor into a Polaracne. Again, another card you really don't see played that much. Yeah, you missed the Lavalith. He's here though. He's here to stay. Hopefully bring a couple more of his buddies as we're opening cards. Tower Wind, Sandstorm, Cryoburn, Side Nectar. We got more Frost Lycan, Ursicle, Foloy, Ursa's Den, Flurmine, Brontiglow. Alright, so yeah, every one of these. Switch up a little bit, put the Spirit in the back like it's supposed to. Blizzard, Pangawat, Permafrog, Paleoth, Chilotl, Urskote, Foloy, Ursa's Den, Flurmine into a second Lavalith. There you go, Dan. There you go, Daniel G. You got it, man. Lavalith. Straight money. Alright, let's do this. Blizzard, Ambrosial Cornucopia. We got Stroke the Forge, Tadflow, Catarant, Atlantis, Cockadoodle, Babloon, Flurmine, Co-Magma. Daniel's like, that's right. Lavalith's back, full force. Alright. Smoky, Racerus, Terrasail, Frostmite, Snowwaddle, Mount Olympus, Cockadoodle, Babloon, Flurmine, Corbrum. Part of me wants to toss the Corbrum line in a deck just to say, like, it's actually been played. Let's go. Smoky, Racerus, Terrasail, Platypulse, Tritagua, Obama Ursa, Volcanic Forge, Nemiseo, Lycoris, A-Bomb. Alright, last of the blisters. Hopefully we can get something. Either finish one of these play sets or give us a stellar. Obviously, you guys know what I want. Give me that stellar. Racerus, Terrasail, Findus, Cockadoodle, Babloon, Psynectar, Morfrost Lycan, Ursicle, Terratlas into a Chains of Prometheus. Not too shabby. So we did get ourselves 4 Brontigo. We got 3 Terrors, 3 Whale Ants, 2 Shivs, 2 Lavas, 2 Locks, 2 Wasp Ivies, and 1 Chains of Prometheus. Let's go ahead and we'll move the cards down here. It'll be one of those out of sight, out of mind moments as I drop the cards. Let's take a drink and then we will start opening some starter decks. Oh. All right. Like I said, guys, we're here to open cards today. We are here for it. That's 8, so it should be. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's do it. So what we'll do is I'm going to open every one of these. We will set the packs to the side to open after, and then we will group starter decks and hopefully pull ourselves a penguin. I have pulled 2 penguins so far, so it'd be nice to say I pulled 3 total. And then I actually need to keep the dice. I have so much dice. Honestly, I could probably just start throwing the dice away, to be honest. But alright, I remember at the longest time I always thought the Stellar was in front. And then someone told me, they go, no, you have to actually open it to find the Stellar. And sure enough, we had an Imperial sitting in the house. Alright, number 1 is going to be a non-Stellar. It's such a shame. such a shame. We actually have to make room for this over here. Yeah, I usually keep these starter decks. I'll break them if I need to for like staples, especially like PTA and Gorgons and stuff. But I like to keep a few of them, bring them to the card shop, especially if we're going to do a learn to play event, or if we're going to do a like now that we're doing actual tournaments. I like to bring some of these and pass them out to people. Not a whole lot, so like the store itself doesn't lose money, but again, not many people are picking this up at my LGS, so for me it's more like, okay, let me give you some free product, hopefully get you interested in the game that way, and then after that you can go ahead and buy cards and rip them at the store. Alright, and a... nope. Well, you guys, I always go through them. I've never heard of an instance of the Stellar being in a different spot, but I guess just more force of habit than anything. It'd be nice if we could pull multiple Stellars. I remember the, what was it, Trifernal? 3 out of 5 starter decks that we ripped had Stellar Trifernal. That was the week. I think we pulled 17 Stellars that week. Between reverse Stellars and regular, so that was high. I think that's when the lunar, no, that was solar Shattered Stars. It's the only Stellars you have. It's like Stellar though, man. And yeah, I think I've only pulled maybe 1 or 2 of those. I have 2 Rockin' a Hard Plays. 2 of the wraps. Yeah, I think when Moonrise comes out, the very first Stellar I'm trying to get would be the Navi. I have a prototype Stellar Navi. I would love to get the actual serialized one. That would be a sick card to add to the collection. And I'd like a highly playable one too, in my opinion. Alright, and nada. Nada. 6 more left. So hopefully we got something here. Yeah, I know the next 3 days are going to be absolutely nuts for me. Rib Roaster on sale. They're full force right now. So I close tomorrow. Which, the next part's going to sound bad, but bear with me. I close tomorrow. Back in at 5 a.m. on Monday. Which... it honestly isn't too bad. The one thing I like about it is I'm closing, so I know exactly what I'm walking into the next morning, and then I can go ahead and set myself up whatever needs to be set up. So for instance, like one term for the meat department, we call them bloodies, the packs that bleed throughout the day and overnight. So like the steaks and stuff, you don't really have to worry about those bleeding as much. So for instance, I'll do all that stuff at night and just set myself up that way. Put trays out and stuff, and set, like, say if I know I'm walking in and I need a certain cut of meat first, I can go ahead and just put that on a flat top, get ready to cut it. That's the main reason why I don't mind doing those open closes, or closed opens. But those rib roasts are going full force right now, so definitely gonna set myself up the best I can. Ugh. One thing I thought about doing too, which I'm still going to open this stuff, don't get me wrong, but be like weighing them a little bit. Because you know that if a starter deck does have a Stellar, it's an extra card in that set, so, in that, like, the pack of cards. But that also would almost seem kind of cheeky too. And there it is, Snow Waddle. Woo! Let's go. Number 60 out of 99. Stellar number 1 of the day. This is my 3rd one. No, Eclipse, you didn't miss anything because you showed up and we pulled a Stellar. My camera is just doing absolutely terrible today, isn't it? Can we, like, focus a little bit, please? There it is. Stellar Snowwaddle. Stellar on screen. You brought the penguin. You brought the penguin. And it's funny that I'm talking about, that's one of those times I guess I called it. I talk about way in the box, and the box is like, no, Chris, we got you. The box said, no, we got you. Let's go ahead and get a picture of that boy. Let's post. Let's go this way. Yeah, that feels good. That's my third stellar that I've ever pulled for Snowwaddle. The only Snowwaddles I've ever owned were the ones I pulled too, which feels great. Let's go ahead and post this one up. Oh wow, I spelled stellar terribly. Stellar on screen. Alright. Big Kahuna, thank you, sir. Roro, thank you. He goes, I was here for it. Alright. That feels good. So that's 2 stellars I get to add to the registry today. That's sick. It's a great stellar too, though. It really is. The light coloring to it. I like the ice. Like the eyebrows are almost like ice looking. I do like that. That's sick. Let's go ahead. We will set this up here. We'll keep it in view once I go back out. We'll keep that in view for right now, and let's keep going. Can we pull a second or third one? Can I get my stellar luck back? That would be freaking amazing. Again, this will probably be a stellar that I don't keep just because I already have one. It might be one that we put up for sale. On the flip side, depending on how many stellars we pull, I might want to keep it just to say I can get the number 2 on the registry. And Snowwaddle. Just regular. That's fine. Yeah, I know. If I pull a full art, I will jump to number 2. Right behind Dan. That's a big if. I got my stars for just now, so I'll stream when you're done. Hell yeah. How many did you get? It's like, what, 10, 15 bundles, right? So guys, if you didn't... Oh, this one was like slightly... Look, this one's damaged. That sucks. If you guys did not know, Eclipse Moonglow has done something kind of crazy. I'm going to set these packs to the side. These packs are damaged, so I just want to make sure... Like, if they're damaged... I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to be like, you guys owe me a new starter deck, but... it's just going to be funny if that's the one that has like a stellar in it. If you guys did not know, Eclipse Moonglow has done something not many people have done. He's pulled 2 different X out of 10s through Shattered Stars. And I think, would you say each time it was only like, what, 10 bundles, right? So my boy has pulled the Lockagon and the Trifernal. So it'd be nice if we could join him in that, but hopefully today we can go ahead and actually pull that cryo score. So that'd be sick. All right, let's see. Really? It's damaged enough that I can't even close the box. What is this one? Restings. Restings is the only card I'd really keep out of this, so that one, we'll put that to the top for now. 5 for Water, 10 for Doggo. Yeah. So out of 15 bundles, he's pulled 2 X out of 10s. I need that luck. Like, don't get me wrong, I have good luck, but I need that kind of luck. All right. Yeah, I posted that on Discord on Show Your Cards. I feel like I'm going to get banned today. And nada. Always make sure there's nothing hiding anywhere. Alright. So, we'll go ahead and we're going to open these in sets of 3. So if we do pull any stellars that we can go ahead and kind of keep track on how many starter decks had Stellars on. So this is going to be the damage box. Let's go ahead and do this first. And Circle the Sky is the first one. And Gigaflora. Didn't see if we can pull that Stellar Geoflora, but hey. And Galax Air. Alright, so that was one. Let's go into the second starter deck. Core Room. Divine Blessing, that's not bad. Divine Blessings is one of those cards that I've yet to be able to make it work. Next up is a Cryo Scorch. Definitely not the Cryo Scorch we want. Yo, what's up, Dotloff? How we doing, man? Yeah, we pulled ourselves a Stellar Snow Waddle today. You know what I'm noticing? Hold on. Did I ever fix this? I wonder if that'll make it better. Let's do... Hold on. Hopefully that makes it a little better. I think I still have portrait mode on there, so I think that's why that's been having slight issues. But we'll see. By Pyro into a Gigaflora. Whatever happened to these starter decks supposed to be taken off? Alright. Where's all of our full arts, guys? What's going on? There's a Molstation. So ironically, of all the blister packs, these are cards that we have not pulled out of the blister packs when we open those. Next up is another Divine Blessing. Alright, next set of 3. Blown down above the card. What do you mean about the Kickstarter thing? Did you miss signing up for it, or there's another Cryo Scorch? Yeah, I'll say the one thing that kind of sucks for me is Clash. Apparently, will not work on my my computer because it's a Mac, so I'm feeling bad about that. There's an A-Bomb. Yeah, I guess Steam does not work on MacBooks, so kind of a big L on my part. There's a Polaracne. But it's alright. It'll be out one day. It'll be out in March. Hopefully March or April or something, so let's go a second Molstation. Our pulls from these starter decks are just terrible. Oh no, you did? What'd they do? They make you pay for it and then sent you a bum code or something? No, I had no idea that someone else got black. I had no idea about that. Like I said, I've been away from the computer all day. Gigaflora. That sucks too, because we don't really have that much of an issue on here. Like overall, we have a really good community, so like that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Well, that was weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I actually got an extra spirit in this one. Polaracne is the word. We got an extra spirit. So we did get ourselves an error. No saying, dude. People are scum. But there are people out there that are just complete scum. Leviathan into a second Circle of the Sky. Alright, come on, Stellar. We need a second Stellar for the day. That'd be amazing. A-Bomb. And a Polaracne again. Dude, I got the bum starter decks. Jesus. I mean, I got a Stellar, so actually, I guess I really shouldn't be saying that, but... It's an A-bomb. Yeah, we pulled a Stellar, so there should be no complaining over here. And another Circle of the Sky. There's our playset. Of a card that no one really plays anymore. Zaptor into Poison Nectar. No shot, really. Honestly, for like everyone, like, unless there's actual pictures and stuff, like, or someone trusted, I wouldn't. Yeah, don't do that kind of stuff, guys. Again, people are scumbags. Like, I'm sorry that happened to Dot, but that is just... Stellar Panzer, shut up. Number 18 out of 99. Let's fuck this. Sorry, let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, it's such a clean Stellar, too. It is so freaking clean. That is so clean. Oh, that one I'm excited for. That one I'm freaking excited for. Oh. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some people yelling at me tonight. Oh, that's sick. That is freaking sick. The Panda. And my Black Friday order still hasn't arrived. Yeah, I mean, I get that though, because again, the package I sent you, that took forever to get to your house, right? That took almost a month and a half. Yeah, listen, Snowball is sick, but Panzer's a freaking goat. Again, shout out to Polzer being revealed right there too. Like, that's sick. But I actually have to lower these slightly so at least they're both on camera. That's sick. I'm excited about that one. Can we make it another one? That would have been freaking nuts. All right, we have 6 more packs. That's 2 starter decks left. Alright, next one is another Circle of the Sky. I will say you guys will see the video come out in the next few weeks. Like I said, I did a bunch of deck profile videos for Moonrise. Excuse me. And there's a deck that's got Circle of the Sky. I'm using it. Galaxier. I'll tell you guys, it's like the Fulgorix deck. Again, double Gator mixed with Circle of the Sky. If I have nothing else with Nexusing on field, like... Use a Spirit off a double Gator, activate Circle of the Sky, Nexus back another Lunar onto it, so it never leaves field. And then because it received a Lunar in a Nexus, I can ascend to Fulgorix. Galaxier. Again, until I beat the one and only Dan, aka Drive, for his Divine Rune, I do not have access to a search for insects yet. You have Arbud and all them, but that's just... I'm not doing that stuff yet. Yes, I did. What was it, number 6, I think, right? Pretty sure it was number 6. Alright. Like I said, when we're done recording, or when we're done streaming, towards the end, we will compile all the cards that we pulled. All the hollows. But you two are staying on screen right there. Especially that damn Panzer. So let's do it this way, right? Let's do it this way. For every Stellar I pull, that'll be a booster box I open tonight. Let's do it that way, right? We're only about an hour in right now, so we got time. Unlike normally your boy has to work at 4 a.m. the next day, so I don't go until noon tomorrow. So listen, we got time. We got the time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you guys, but I love pulling shiny cardboard. So I will say versus those two, because I do have both those stellars. What's up, Grammy? How we doing? Yeah. Dude, you got to change your name on here to Yoda. You have to. I will unless you actually type in Yoda like you did, I will never remember that. Or it means I need to stream more so you show up more so I'll know. Yeah, we pulled 2. So that's the thing. So the Panzer I'll be keeping because I own a Panzer but I have not pulled it. So, and the Snowwaddle, that's the 3rd one I pulled. So regardless, I'll look at the numbers and decide which one I want to keep. The Cryling I have not pulled. So that's a card I am definitely searching for today. 100% this is a stellar that I would like to pull today. Along with the full Ascension. So first one is not a stellar. You're good, man. Don't worry about it. You're good. I feel like I give you a hard time for it. Alright. If you pull a cryo, I want it. You can have the other one 100%. If I pull it, I gotta keep the one I pulled. We'll see. Again, the other one wasn't that good, but we did pull a stellar, so I really, again, I can't complain. And nope. That's the one thing about these ones is I get PTAs with them, so that'll be nice. Is it PT and GG, or is it just PT? Oh, there is no PT in this one. It's Gorgons. Oh, so that's I must be thinking of Daybreak. You got PT and Daybreak. So I don't think the Imperil had. No, this one had Rescues on though. Yeah, just GG. Which I will say when we open Moonrise, the Ambrosia, Shield, and Tsunami, I will be keeping a playset of each if I'm lucky enough to pull all of them. Or multiple of all of them. I think after that, like, I don't need all the full arts after, like, as many, you know what I mean? Like, I know there's people out there that want, like, multiple playsets of the full arts. I'd only ever use that in my, whatever my main deck was. Just like when I use Stellars, like, I try to only have one deck that has Stellars in them. Alright, next one is a Nada. That's a big fat Nada. Oh, I know, that's gonna be ridiculous. I might have done 10 of each. I'd have to swing by the LGS and actually see what my order was. So I have, I think, 1 of each or 2 of each coming in the mail because of the pre-orders bonus. But like any bulk orders, I strictly do through my LGS. I gotta get myself a playset of the new big Frostmill bird. Oh, Blistrix, yeah. Yeah, even the Havoc Club, that's gonna be sick to use. Cryoling! Woo! Let's go. Number 55 out of 99. And it's a good number. And it's a good number. My wife's probably in the other room like, what the hell is he doing in there? What's this? Baby, I love you! I do. She's the best. I give her shit, but she's the best. Alright, that's 3 Stellars today. That's what I'm saying. Your boy's back. Your boy's back. That thing is gorgeous, too. Eclipse, if you want to, I'll let you post this on Show Your Cards. I don't want to piss people off by me posting it anymore. I'll probably post it on Twitter, though. I will post it on Twitter. let's do, hold on, let's go back. Let's do this. Let's take a picture. If my screen loads. Oh yeah, I'm getting yelled at 100%. Community is blocking me today. Alright, I'll do it. Why not? Alright, guys. Your boy's back. Boy's back in town. I know, too. That's the thing. In 10 bundles, that's going to be ridiculous. Alright, we're at 3. We're at 3, guys. Anyone who's joining in, what's up? How we doing? Your boy's here, Stellar Christoph. We pulled 3 stellar so far. Their hate will summon the next one. Eclipse did a Palpatine voice the other day. God, I forgot what'd you say though? What'd you say? I think it was yesterday or the day before. Use your hates, use your anger. I don't freaking know. I will not show you guys because I will not put my debit card online. But I do have a Darth Vader debit card, which feels great. Do it. Do it. All right. Stellar number 4, 3, 2, 1. I have not been that lucky to call a stellar like that. I guess we kind of did when we pulled the Snow Waddle. I guess kind of, but... if anyone here is new to the channel, my name is Stellar Christoph. I am your Stellar Hunter Extraordinaire, and welcome. We got plenty of videos on here for you guys to watch. We have deck builds, we have pack openings, we have caster clash when I go up against other casters in the community. I got some videos coming up here shortly. Oh, and I didn't do much, but I was also in Elestrals Season 3. I gotta do a little shout out on it once in a while, you know. Yeah, if you guys are new, go ahead, please subscribe, help your boy out. If you're going to buy from actualestralshop.com, use my affiliate link. All proceeds help, and all the money I make off of the proceeds, I put back into buying more product. So, gives me more product open for you guys, for more content, etc., etc. All of these cards, all the extra cards that I'm pulling, any good cards, staples, etc. Also, down below is a link to my TCG Player store. So again, you can buy cards from me yourself, and it'll help your boy, again, get more cards. All right. Come on, Cryo. Listen, I'm just saying, like, the way this is going right now, are we going to pull the Cryo Scorch? Like, is that what's going on today? Next up is a... shame. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna get a message on Discord today from Dan or someone in charge. Yeah, we're gonna have to ban you for 30 days. You're pulling too many stellars, so we're gonna have to ban you. Oh shoot! I gotta show you guys. This is nuts. So my store manager, because again, I work for public supermarkets down in Southwest Florida. It is the best grocery chain. It's the #1 grocery chain down here. We are a Fortune 100 company, not 500. We are a Fortune 100 company. So my store manager knows I do this on the side, and again, very supportive. So his wife started making like cups and different items, like shirts and stuff, with prints on them. So I'm like, well, damn. I'm like, bro, let's go ahead and get me a cup made. I sent him the picture, like the picture you guys see with my dog and I on Sonic Wars back. I'm trying to get a cup made. Well, because she's practicing, and again, like, I feel like the store manager and I are pretty close, so I guess it's more a Christmas present too. Bro, she got me a freaking puzzle made. Like, look at this. I don't know if I'm going to get this tomorrow or when I'm going to get this, but legit, that's a puzzle with that drawing on it. So, flat out, I'll tell you guys, like, this is going to be going up at the wall of the new office. But tell me how sick that is. So, like, the next thing we're going to do, too, is once I have an actual logo, which, shout out to my man, Getsumi. He's the one that does these drawings. He drew that, which I sent him the picture, and he thought, like, that was... Excuse me. He kind of lost his crap, because that's cool. And in fact, again, like, he drew it. So, we're going to put that in the office, and, like, every time I stream or record, his drawing is going to be there, like, right there. So, shout out to Getsumi. But, I have now officially hired him. Why I didn't do it before, I don't know. But he's officially going to make the logo for Stellar Kristoff. So once that logo gets made, the first thing I'm going to do is get deck sleeves made. And then I might do shirts and stuff. Tell me what you guys think about that. Would you want shirts? Would you want deck sleeves? Like, what else would you guys want to see on that? Because that'd be something I would want to do eventually. God knows I'm not a big enough channel right now to do it. But that'd be kind of cool if we could have our own merch. Especially, and keep it local, you know what I mean? But from someone I actually know. Nope. Nada there. Yeah, but I'm super excited about that puzzle. I don't know when I'm going to get it. I'm going to guess most likely like sometime before Christmas, in the next few days before Christmas. But I got, like I said, I got a cup of the same picture. She's doing I think it's a 20-ounce cup for me. She was trying to do it on a 34-ounce and it just wasn't printing correctly, so. Which I told her, I'm like, listen, like, that's still sick to, like, have a cup or a puzzle with your likeness on it. Alright. We have one more after this. Can we get a second Stellar? Or Cryoling? Nada. Oh, actually completely cut that. Oh, I guess I know the first one I'm going to be breaking open. Alright. No, Grimmy or Yoda. No, I have to work all day. So we did, because it's the holidays in general, we canceled our LGS tournament. But your boys got to work basically all day. So we just canceled. We'll do it again next weekend. I'm actually off on a Sunday for a change, so it works out. I can get stuff done in the morning and then head over there for 3 o'clock. I know Aqua Dragon 82 shows up. I got to touch base with T-Fry. T-Fry shows up, and then I did talk to Soren. I don't think he can for a few weeks, but Soren's eventually going to make the trip down too. Cryo, nothing. All right. Well, guys. Not too shabby. So as of right now, when I'm done opening all these packs, we're going to start with 3 booster boxes. I said for every Stellar I pull, we will open another booster box. Highly doubtful this is going to happen, but if we pull 6 Stellars, I'll open all 6 boxes tonight. Listen, we're here for it, right? But let's go. And we are going to open these in sets of 3. So it would be nice if we did pull a Stellar today if it was one that I didn't have. Caperfume. I believe I need Geoflora. I need the Morphrost Terror. Hold on. Let's do it this way. Let's be smart about this real quick. Let's do it this way. Probably should caps lock off too, though. All right. Let's go sets. I'll tell you guys right now what I'm missing. All right. I need Morphrost Terror. I need the Enfrostic, which I completely forgot about Enfrostics. That it's a 3D rendering. That thing is sick. Geoflora. I need Funglow, and then the big boy himself, Cryoscorch. So I'm only missing 3 serialized Stellars, 4 serialized Stellars from this set. So, I mean, 1 would be nice, but I know I think the main one's the Enfrostics. I haven't seen many Enfrostics explode, right? Speaking of Enfrostics, just not the Stellar. First full art of the day of all these packs. And second full art. Remember, guys, if you need full art from Frostfall, tcgplayer.com. Stellar Quest cards. And a Poison Nectar. By the way, does anyone know who won the Poison Nectar today? Cold Magma. I've literally been offline all day, so I have no idea who won. There's a Verdolith. Alright, next 3. And another Poison Nectar. Keone or Keone? Do you guys go Keone or Keone? How do you say it? I think normally I do Keone, I believe. And second Glaciersa. Not too shabby, right? Not too shabby. Let's see if we have the luck. We can pull a holo in every single starter deck. And no, we do not count the Cryo Scorch as a holo. And speaking of the Cryo Scorch, that's the one thing I do think is cool about these starter decks too. Like if you open the packs to try to custom that deck, there's a Flammable. You know, for instance, we just opened Cryo Scorch starter deck and we pulled a second Cryo Scorch. That's kind of cool to be able to add that in there. Alright, there's a Locagon. I don't know about you guys, but every time I see Locagon, like I immediately think it's like a Stellar. Clearly it's not, but I don't know, my mindset always like just every time I see it. I know the other one's obviously red, but there's Shiverwar. Alright, can we hit the trifecta in this one? We did. Second Shiverwar. Alright. Do this one next. And Exalt Flare. Speaking of Exalt Flare, I'm wondering when we're going to see the Stellar Black Exalt Flare. I'm wondering if that's going to be in Moonrise as one of the Secret Stellars. There's a regular Impair. So again, for me, I feel like regular Impair Rot is rarer than the Stellar one. Correct? Like, that's how I feel about it. Like, my ratios, I've definitely pulled Aerowat more than the Impairwat. Drake Duel. And Gigaflora. And Flameoff. Let's put it there. So every starter deck so far for the Cryo Scorch has pulled a holo. If one, not a different one. Polaracne. And A-Bomb. Let's go Verdolith. Again, we're keeping it alive. Let's do it this way, I guess. Aerowat, number 9. Okay, hold on a second. Give me just a moment, guys. That's number 9 out of 10. I feel like I don't have that one. Where's my Frostfall binder? See, this is the issue right here, guys, of packing, like getting ready to pack and move. This room is just a hot mess right now. Did we just pull one of the last ones we need? Please tell me we did. No, we have it. It's 2, 3, and 8. 2, 3, and 8 are the ones we're missing. So if anyone here is watching and they have Stellar Aerowat 2, 3, or 8, please reach out to me so I can complete the collection. But that's another Stellar. I'm going to count that. That is another Stellar to add to the collection. More cards for us to rip. You guys don't understand. I'll find a way to open all 6 boxes. I know that sounds really bad, but there's a Glaciersa. last one, Lockagon. Alright, this is the last starter deck right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so literally every starter deck we pulled a holo. Alright. I can't believe we pulled that Cryolink. Like, that's still, I'm dumbfounded. There's a Keon, so every single starter deck we pulled holos. At least for the Cryo. Last one is a Flammoth. And again, I'm sure you guys have heard me say it. I have the Flammoth mat. I am going to make a Flammoth deck. I have yet to pull the trigger. I will eventually. I just need to figure out what I'm going to put it in. Let's go ahead and play Shed a Shiv. That's not bad. Double Cryo, and then a single Imperawatt and Enfrostix. All right. That being said, it's officially time that we start ripping some boosters. Again, what we're going to do here, what we've been doing lately on the channel, is we're going to rip this booster. We're going to set the box toppers to the side, and then we will open them from there. Or we will show them off from there. But we're going to go ahead and we're just going to be ripping, guys. Everyone here pretty much knows what's in Frostfall. Obviously, while I'm opening cards, if you guys have any questions about the said cards, please ask. Ooh, as I drop them. Yeah, we're not going to do pack shuffles and nothing like that. I think once we do Moonrise, we may pack shuffle those just to see how they come through. Go ahead and start putting some of this stuff in boxes. All right. That being said, we can still see our boy there. Okay. That being said, let's go ahead and start ripping. I mean, I know Sunday is supposed to be Sunday Fun Day, but I guess we're doing it today, right? And Arcturus. There's another Arcturus. Actually, you know what? I probably need to set those to the side. If I'm being dead honest. If I'm being honest with myself. Oh, there goes the camera. Come on. Why are we doing that? Alright. And a Hollow Lycaris. Also remember, guys, one of the errors when it comes to Frostfall, that is if you pull a Stellar, you're almost guaranteed a second Stellar. From my own experience, that also has to do with... What's up, Rick Sanchez? How we doing, buddy? Are you a little old for Digimon? Well, dude, this isn't Digimon. This is Elestrals. This is a TCG that came out... Why does my camera keep fluttering like that? This came out about 2 years ago. Dan, aka A-Drive, is the guy that made it. He did a bunch of Pokemon content for years, and now he actually made his own card game. Started from scratch. He took all of, I think it was 2021 or all of 2022 to create the card game. There was a Kickstarter involved. There's a circle of the sky. He created a Kickstarter for it, and it raised 1.4 million. At the time of that Kickstarter, it was the highest they've ever grossed, that any Kickstarter's ever grossed. This is set 2. It's called Frostfall. Set 3 has already been out. It's called Daybreak. And then next month, set 4 releases, and it is called Moonrise. There are a total of 8 elements in the game, which you got them all back here. You got Earth, Fire, Water, Thunder, Wind, Frost, Solar, and Lunar. They take inspiration from Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh! So you have something called Spirits, which you can get Holo Spirits in the game as well. And each pack automatically comes with a Spirit. But you have 20 Spirits in your Spirit deck, and you have 40 cards in your main deck, no more, no less. There is a side deck that you can have up to 15 cards in. There's cards called Elestrals. That's your main creature in this game. And then you have runes.
There are 5 different types of runes. For instance, you got Stadium and Invoke. You got Counter. You have Artifact. And then you have Divines. Divines, because this game does take inspiration from Greek mythology. So, for instance, Zeus, Demeter, Poseidon, they all have Divines in this game. Definitely a fun game. I would check it out. It is a game for all ages. I would say there really hasn't been a limit, per se. Alright. We'll set this to the side for now. I will have a lot of bulk to go through after this. Alright, and an Exalt Flare. We probably should put the Exalt Flares to the side too. Also, one thing that's kind of cool is if you're someone who's a collector like myself, they have something called serialized stellar rares. Now, there are promo stellars. These ones are not rare at all. You can get them out of a blister pack, or you can get them per certain purchases or events or whatnot. But you have serialized cards. So each one of these 3 cards, they are serialized 1 out of 99. There will only ever be 99 copies of the said card. The only exception to that would be this one right here. This is a full art stellar. It's called Imperawat. The one sad thing about Frostfall, there was a mass production error. This is serialized at 1 out of 10, and sadly, there's a few hundred of them printed. No, actually, there's probably a couple thousand. Most likely. I don't have the exact numbers. Those numbers have not been released to the public. But there's a chance for everyone to get a full art stellar, which should be 1 out of 10. So, still in itself a really cool collector piece. I myself, I have 7 of the 10. I'm only missing number 2, 3, and 8. There's a Chains of Prometheus. Another card that it's a good card. It's not one I put in the decks. Cost 2, which again, not the worst scenario, but I don't know. No matter the way I look at it, unless it's like PTA and they're destroying the card, I don't mind them activating those counter runes. There's a second chain. It's like the way I look at it is it's still going to be spirits out of the spirit deck, and then it's 1 less counter I have to worry about. Alright, there's a Lavalith, second Lavalith of the day. Lavalith is a super good card. 2 cost fire, 6 attack, 4 defense, which states you can normal cast it if your opponent has 2 or more spirits on board. When you cast it, you can destroy a rune. So rune destruction always feels good. And a Divine Blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we should have 3 more hits in this box. No full art yet, but I'm fine with stellars. There's a Vertilith, so we have 2 more hits left. And Galaxair. Polarachne. It's alright card. Polarachne's not the best though. Circle the Sky. So it should be 1 more. We got what, 3 packs left? There should be 1 more hit. And a Locagon. Is this a box that does not have a full art? Or did I miscount? Alright, let's go. And oh, we got an error box. That sucks. Which I guess it doesn't really matter. We pulled enough full arts in that last box anyway, so in the starter decks. Like I said, guys, when we're done with this video, or we're done opening, I'll go ahead and compile all the hollows, and we'll see what our ratios look like. Alright, let's go box number 2. Again, guys, we are going to go ahead and open at least 4 boxes tonight. So let's set that face down so we don't see it. Hopefully we can pull a Cryo Scorch out of these, but again, I sadly don't think that's going to be the case. Again, I love this card game. I do think one day it is going to be up there, like top 5 card games in the world. But I personally I don't think the full art exists. Because this game came out in this one came out in what, February? So here we are 10 months in, no one's pulled the full art yet. Or at least no one's posted that they pulled the full art yet. We know how people like to troll, so I can also see someone pulling it and then like trying to be funny or trolly about it. Or it could have been someone that pulled it and had no idea what it was. Pulled it, have no idea what it was, and then maybe tossed it or something. And, I mean, that would definitely be that'd be a big L. If you're someone who takes the sellers and resell them, that's a lot of money you just tossed out. Alright, Glacier Ursa. Glacier Ursa is another one. Like, I don't necessarily say it's a bad card, because you never see people use it as a Broniglo. No one ever plays it. But 14 attack, even if you misenchant it, like that's just a good card. And if it's properly enchanted, then do piercing damage. It's one of the only cards that's out so far that does piercing damage. The only other card I believe is going to be Bow of Artemis, and that comes out next month. Alright, and a Divine Blessing. Maybe that's our 4th one? 4th or 5th one today, something like that. There's a Lockergon. We will have plenty of Lockergons now. We did, I think the last box had 4 in them, so. I will say also, for people that do open these and they have a lot of the same holo, that was fixed in Daybreak. So you shouldn't pull more than 3 of the same holo. There are rare instances that happens, but don't feel bad, don't be worried. It's very rare that that happens. And a Spivey. And Frostix. Sadly not the one that we want, but that's alright. Corum. Shout out to Graveshift if he's watching. So he just tagged me on Discord. He just saw that they we're ripping some Stellars. Oh, 100%. Hurricane's hollow, isn't it? Isn't that going to be a hollow card? See, again, like, I like Hurricane. Like, it's definitely going to be a strong card. It's going to be a card you need to think about. Your opponent playing. My only issue is the cost for it. The fact that it costs 3 different spirits. So if you're not running a deck that use those spirits and you're trying to, you know, set that stuff in, that's the part that kind of feels bad. Yeah, he's been kind of low key lately. I haven't talked to him. I mean, he's been on there. Like, he definitely likes stuff and comments on stuff, but yeah, he's been very low key lately. Shout out to Graveshift. He actually did the very first episode of Caster Clash with me. He was in the inaugural episode. There's a second Spivey. And Racer Ridge. Whale Lance, that's not bad. I also, you know, that's another card that I wish I could play. Like, it's a good card. It obviously Cryoblast doesn't work against it, so that's always a plus. As long as you're not doing a bunch of crazy Nexus mechanic stuff. As long as you have another Electro out with it, then you don't have to worry about resting on your laurels. There's a Monstation. So not a bad card, just not one I play. Alright, let's keep it going. Frostics. Yeah, we'll say once we move, once I get the office taken care of how I want it, then we're going to go ahead and really get the organization going on all these bulk cards. Again, like I said, I'm taking a week off once we move, just to get the house in order and everything. So I'm definitely going to like try to organize the cards by bulk, and then we'll go ahead and list them like more on TCG Player. Right now, my main focus is the list cards that I know are going to sell. Like, again, we pulled 2 lava lists today, so I know when I post lava lists, that stuff's going to sell. Some Frostics. Glacier Ursa. And there's a Chivalrous, so we did get a 4 in this one. No Spirit yet, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, 3 packs, 2 more hits to go. Supposedly. There's a Spivey. So one of these should be a Spirit. It's a Haboofin. So do we get another error box, or are we just going to get 1 extra holo? Nope. Just no Spirit in this one. That's alright, though. Sad thing is, I think we're at the point with Frostfall that the Spirits cost more than the full arts. That's the part that really kind of sucks. Trash can's getting full. Alright, set that face down. Just gotta make sure I get all this bulk. Try to put all this bulk aside. Try not to damage them too, so in case it's stuff I do need to list. Alright. Stellar Morphrost Terror, please. No, it's just Arcturus. Yeah, make sure when you guys get your Shadowed Stars Season 2 binder, really take a look at the outside, because it is going to show all 12 constellations. We just don't know what we're going to get in each month. And the main reason I say it that way is I believe Water has at least 3 or 4. I think Fire had 2. I believe. I'm not 100%, but I do have it behind me over there. It's not close. That's another Arcturus. But shout out to Arcturus, it is one of them. Yeah, I was talking to this about, I think it was Aqua Dragon. That, honestly, I think what they'll do is they'll do the 8 months for the elements. And I think they'll do another celebration style month. And then that one will have 3 constellation rares. Or the last 4 constellation rares. And then probably some Omni runes and stuff. Again, they're doing equipments right now, so I can see like PTA or Poison Tunic and Necklace of Harmonia getting holos. But we are slowly getting to the point, guys, that I think at the end of this Season 2 of Shadowed Stars, those are Frostics. I believe at the end of the Season 2 of Shadowed Stars, almost every single deck out there, meta-relevant deck, should be able to have a full set of holo or reverse holo. Because, for instance, like Eddie's getting a reprint next month for Shadowed Stars, and it will have a reverse holo. As a Chains of Prometheus. Which, that one I'm super excited for. I love the normal art of Eddie, don't get me wrong, but I love the new one. Because it is officially the reveal of Ed, and Eddie. And then when Kickstarter gets sent out in March, everyone will have a full art. Which I will agree with everybody. I'm glad that they got away from doing that as an X out of 10. Oops. Oh, there goes more for us on the floor. That sucks. Yeah, I get why they would want to do like a serialized stellar in that, but at the same time, like I do agree with everybody else that like it made sense not to. Especially for how many people didn't have access to the Kickstarter, they weren't able to fund it. Versus, for instance, like a booster box or packs, like these are going to be around for a while. So you'll have a chance to pull those kind of cards. There's a Racer Ridge. And a Arcturus. Waspivy. Yeah, like I said, Waspivy's been taking the meta by storm. I think that premiere event had of the 70 players, 60, 70 players, I want to say at least 10 to 15 ran Waspivy. I believe, I didn't look at the ratios like that they sent down, but oops, locker gone. I know at least 3 people personally that actually played that deck, so. And another Frostix. Circle the Sky. We're pulling way too many Circle the Skies today. That is a card I do not want any more copies of. Like even the full arts, like TCG player, like they're dirt cheap. Like it's bad. And again, not necessarily a bad card. It's just too much. Let's go Divine Blessing. So we got about 3 more hits left. And maybe about a half a dozen packs after this one. Oops. There is the playset. I mean, a perfect world, one of these boosters that's left is one of the stellar boosters and gives me 2 that I don't have. In a perfect world. But at the end of the day, like, we can't complain, guys. Like, we killed it. We absolutely killed it today. Yeah, I do think we're just going to go ahead and just rip all 6. I'd say once the beginning of the stream was over and like we kind of went over some of the cards, then at that point it's just rip it. Rip and go. Rip and go. There's a Moss Station. Still missing a Spirit. Circle the Sky. Last pack. This might be a second box that we don't get a Spirit. Which feels weird. Yeah. That's the second box in a row with no Spirit. It just feels weird. Again, is what it is, but yeah. Yes, all of them are gone. I sold all 3, I think, in the course of a week of my extra ones. Yeah, I kept number 32, and then 39, 40, and 41. I tried to sell them as a set, but it didn't work. But I think, I had all 3 sold in almost a week. Yeah, just like these ones, like I'll be selling eventually. I'll sell one of each of these. Like the Kryling and the Panzer will be staying in my personal stock, but the ones I paid for, I will sell those. The Kryling, I believe there's already someone there that wants it, so I'm gonna wait on that one. Did you already open it? I'm gonna guess no Antitan then, huh? You did get a piggy though. Alright. That's not bad. You definitely need the eggplant emoji. And anyone who's watching who doesn't understand that reference, there is a card that came out. It is Reverse Stellar Mudlet. This is what it looks like. It literally looks like an eggplant emoji. That's really cool though. If you got what 10, you said you opened 10 Shattered Stars bundles and you still pulled one. Drake a doodle. Yeah. A little bit of peer pressure. Yeah, we got 2 more left after this. Again, honestly, if we didn't pull all the, like the Stellars that we did pull so far, we probably wouldn't have opened all this stuff tonight. But we're here for it. There's a full art Wakagon, another one that fell. It's not on the floor this time. Oh, 100%. You thought we were kidding? Oh yeah, man. Like, you see that in person. That's like the very first thing. That's why Dan keeps making those jokes. There's a Chivalry. Morfrost Terror. Not the green snow. We need the green snow. Drake-a-doodle. Like I said, guys, if we pull a Stellar out of these boxes, then we know there's another one right behind it. That's the main thing. So, hopefully. Again, 4 Stellars I don't have, so it would be nice if we can get one of those. Chapter few. Come on, another Iwooly. That's another thing that sucks about like Frostfall. I'm just thinking like Frostfall compared to Daybreak. There are so many non-holo rares that you want to keep for playsets. But Frostfall is really not like at least for me, there's not many. Like the Exalt Flare, and don't get me wrong, like Arcturus is good. I guess technically A-Bomb is good, but it's not a deck I'm terrible at the Morfrost engine. Like, I am absolutely terrible. Morfrost engine, it's just too many moving parts for me. The self-milling is an issue, in my opinion. I know that's the whole point of it. It's like the snowball effect on your opponent, but I'm just not good at it. And then, what's the other one? When the Lunar Phase deck comes out. I'm not touching that. I will not. There's a couple Lunar Phases I'll probably use in decks, but yeah, that's, again, 8 different Lunar Phases, plus if you're using Volclipse's effect, you need 8 different Lunar Phases in your Underworld. So even if you're going to do 2 copies of each, that's still 16 runes right there. It leaves you with almost nothing else. If you do a full playset of all of them, that's 24. Like, that's just, I mean, to me, that's too much. We'll see once the deck actually comes out and it's played. You know, I just noticed we're not getting crap for holos, are we? Jesus. We're already halfway done with this box. We're not getting jack. There's a Lavalith. We'll take it. Can this be the Lavalith box? That's my main question. Vertilith. A. Eclipse. 100% A. I don't know. You used B against me the other day, and that was actually, it was... You're able to play that deck. I don't know. So I guess my answer would still be A, technically. Second Lavalith. Let's freaking go. Is this a 3 Lavalith box? That's 4 that we pulled so far, then, I believe. And there's a Morolith. So we've officially pulled all 3 lists out of 1 box. There's a Molstation. One thing I'm really excited for too, and I might be getting ahead of myself, is the Moonrise content creator box. I am hoping I'm still eligible for that box. That thing looks... It's in every one of Dan's streams and videos, and that thing looks gorgeous. But you guys can't see him behind me. Is it on that side? Yeah, I guess it's literally like... Is it the other side? It's literally like right behind my neck right here. But we did have Dave breaking in Frostfall. Sadly, we were not... We came in a little too late for the base set one. But that's alright. We're shooting for the next one. There's a Polarachne. Dude, is this the 3rd box that is not going to have a Hollow Spirit? That's my 3rd box in a row with no Hollow Spirits. Which again, the Lavalith, I'm fine that, you know. I'd rather have Lavalith than the Hollow Spirits anyway, but Jesus. Alright, 2 more. 2 more. Trash can is about overflowing. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. You guys ready for Christmas? 4 days, guys. 4 days. One nice thing about my work is normally we're open until 10 p.m. every day. Sundays we close at 9. So Christmas Eve we actually close at 7. And I am a firm believer in when we're closed the next day, I do everything in my power to get my crew out of the store. So like we're given the hours until like 8 p.m. So we close at 7. We're given until 8 p.m. to finish all the tasks. I'm one of those people like 7:15. Let's get the hell out of here. We're only closed 3 days out of the year. There's a Hollow Tyratlas. We finally got a Hollow Spirit. We're only closed 3 days out of the year, and that's Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter. So I am all about, you know, getting the hell out of Dodge the second we're done. And Avon. Again, usually a card that I was never lucky enough to pull multiple of those, and it seemed to be the luck's changed ever so slightly. There's a Chainsaw Prometheus. Glacier Ursa. Yeah, I know I made a comment on Twitter. I forget what the post was about. I think it was like Stellars or something. I'm like, where's Stellar Gadabolt? Like, I don't care if it's a promo card. I need a Stellar Gadabolt. Like I said, I make back. No shot, really. If you've told me that, I've completely forgotten. That's cool. Listen, guys, that's a small world right there. One of the guys that works in the plant set that make the bags is here on stream. One of our subscribers do. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to some of our facilities. Obviously, like you guys make the bags. That's an outside company, but we have plants like Publix. I believe has its own dairy plant. So like we do our own milk, we do our own ice cream. The bread from the bakery, like that's Publix. That's Publix's recipe. Everything, it's us. So I know there's a way you can go take tours like through Publix. I know my mom did it when she was an assistant store manager. So I don't know if you have to be a certain level and then like they like invite you to go like once a year or something. They invite people to go to like actually walk through those plants. Like I just think that'd be something like cool to kind of like to watch. You know what I mean? Seeing exactly like how they actually mix everything and make everything. And Imperial ones. Yeah, we have one more after this. We have yet to, in all my times opening Frostfall, I have yet to open a booster that has the Stellars. So I think that would be cool. Shoot. That's cool. So what do they do? They put it in queue. All right, for the next 5 hours, you're making bags for Domino's. Like, how's that work? Because definitely I see it, like, obviously it'd be a mass product. Like, okay, I know that sounds obvious, bear with me, but, like, you're mass producing, like, one company at a time. Oh, that one's open. That sucks. That one's already open. Dracodoodle. The one thing I hope that Elestrals does again, and Dan or anyone from Elestrals, if you're watching, please do this. I hope they go back to doing God packs. So I believe Kickstarter booster boxes were the only ones that did this, but there was a chance at a God pack. So it was 10 cards. It was, I believe, what, 8 full arts? 8 full arts and then 2 serialized stellars. I think only 10 of those were ever made. So I think that'd be something sick that if Elestrals ever did that again for future sets. Shiver War. Yeah, because you get 10 cards per pack. So do 8 of them just as the full art, and then 2 serialized stellars, or a guaranteed serialized stellar. However you want to do it. Or even do an X out of 10. So obviously you have your box stoppers, which the first 2 sets had 1 box stopper each. The other one has a chance to get 1 of 3. You could always do 1 extra X out of 10. And the God Pack is guaranteed to have that. I think that'd be kind of cool. Ooh, is the stream struggling to keep up? It looks like it. Just as orders, I'm not sure how they do it, but when they make them, but Walmart, I think we have to dedicate a line. That makes sense. I mean, they have, what, 4,200 stores? That makes sense. So they'll place an order for, like, 70, 80, 100 cases of bags, and then you do it that way? Okay. That would still be cool to see, like, that process and work, though. Again, like, guys, as you get older, like, at least for me personally, as I get older, like, that kind of stuff, like, intrigues me. You know what I mean? Like, just, again, like, things you take for granted every day. Like, look at the plastic bag at the grocery store. Like, just being there, being able to, like, go in and see how that stuff's made. I think that's kind of cool. Again, one thing I notice as I get older, like, it's different stuff that, like, excites me. For instance, like, anytime we get something for the house, or something that I know we're going to use, like, often. Again, I'm saying, yeah, let's go. Like, I'm super excited about it. Gigaflora. So we did... So this one, we have not pulled a full art yet. We did pull the Hobble Spirit, but we have not pulled a full art yet. But we did get the playset of Vertilith. And another Hibufin. That was another deck that I was, like, trying to craft too. At least when Moonrise comes out, it's Hibufin and the new Cactus line. because they all have to do with the Sandstorm cards. So I thought that was kind of cool. Alright, last pack. Will this be a full art, or did we get yet another error box? And another error box. So here's my thing. Brainstorming, kind of being crazy right now. We've had every one of these boosters has been an error box. Can you imagine if we had a couple of the full arts in here? Like, I'm just saying, like, that'd be freaking ridiculous. If I monopolize the full art Cryostorage, God. So let me go ahead and get some of these out of the way real quick. Sad thing, we've opened so many cards, I still am going to have a stack outside of the box, but that's alright. That is, like I like to tell my wife, that is future Chris's problem. That is not my problem. Alright guys, we have one more booster to go. We are hoping, we are praying for a full art Cryostorage. 6 chances. And months of no one pulling one. So we'll see how it goes. There's been another theory out there. I won't say who, but someone that's part of the community, like part of my community anyway, that I know a couple people that have pulled a double foil Cryostorage. And they're thinking maybe that's like a misclick, and that was actually supposed to be the Stellar. They don't have the Stellar Hollow pattern, but... Oh, come on, man. You already know. That's called Impulse Control. That's called Impulse Control. So now that you said that, I'm going to laugh that this is the box that has the 2 Stellars in it. Because then that would be 6 Stellars, which would mean I would have to open all 6 anyway. So, bet Eclipse. Bet right now. And Parallel. And I Wooly. I tried I Wooly once and it just wasn't, eh. Well, I wasn't going to call you out like that, but yeah. Eclipse is the one that had that. Well, so again, my original plan was to save 3 of these for videos. Which, obviously, we saw how that went. But again, if I can sell... Well, I mean, obviously one of them's kind of already called for. But if I can sell all 3 of these, then at least I know I'll make my money back. You know what I mean? Or part of my money back. Let's go Cryostorage. Regardless, sometime today, before I go to bed, I have to put all 4 of my Stellars on Stellar pulls. Because like I said, I did get that... There's a Glacier, so... I did get that Spectaris in the mail today. So I do have to register that under my name. So we have 4 serialized Stellars to register at this moment. More Frost A-Bomb. And I Wooly. Hippofin. That's a Hippofin. And Enfrostix. Again, Enfrostix not that bad of a card. Its effect to have to cost 2, that's the only part that sucks, but at the same time, summoning Elestral from Underworld, that makes sense that's going to cost more. I still want to see someone actually use Infurix and like make it work. Because here's my thing, I feel like Infurix, that's one of the few cards that it can't be, its effect can't be Gorgon's Gaze. Unless the only way I can see it is you Gorgon's Gazing it and then attacking into it. I would say at that point, I don't think the effect would work. But once it's in Underworld, you can activate that effect and it can't be stopped. Because like Gorgon's Gaze, it's target Elestral on field. Like it's not effects in the Underworld. Which again, eventually I can see those cards being released. But we'll see. And Exalt Flare. Yeah, I really hope Moonrise has that black Exalt Flare Stellar. And I hope your boy is the one that finds it first. I did for the first time find the, I think it was Vertilift. It was the first, I was the first person to pull it. So discovering that Stellar, that's the first one I've discovered. I thought that was pretty cool. Chains of Prometheus. But again, if there's a Cryo Scorch here, then you might get lucky on that one too. Let's go another Infrostix. And Flammoth. Definitely pulling a bunch of Flammoth today. I guess the mat calls for it. Oh, and I saw a theory out there that this symbol is going to be for a future set release. You guys can't see it on screen, can you? Yeah, you guys can't really see it on screen. That's that symbol right there. I thought that was for playtesters. Apparently people out there thinking that's going to be set 5 or 6. Which again, I think that'd be cool. And then if that, like, if this was an actual card, like Flammoth was in that set, I don't know, because that'd be weird to get a second full art Flammoth. I don't think we've had anything get a second full art yet, outside of like full art Stellars. And Lava Lift, let's go. Is that 5th or 6th Lava Lift tonight? And a Moral Lift. Cat Perfume. I apologize, guys. I just noticed I was a little bit off screen opening this stuff. And Poison Nectar. Vertilift. Once again, another box that we pulled all the lifts. And Whale Lance. Is this going to be yet another box that we did not get a Spirit? And no Hollow Spirit again. Oh, that is just bad. Like, again, I can't complain because we got these Stellars, but I've never had that many error boxes at once. Like, that's just bad. Alright, let me put some of these cards away, and then we'll look at the box toppers before we separate all of our hollows. Alright. We'll go, let's go backwards, make it easier. And negative. Negative. Nope. Sad. And nothing. So the other thing I was also thinking about too, I've been looking at all the ones I've had in the house. Right here where it says Frostfall 1 000, I've been looking at that and just making sure none of these say like 1 out of 10s, 10 out of 10s. Because I can see that happening too. I can see that being a misprint also. Well, it's still not bad, guys. We pulled 3 Stellars today, so let's go ahead and we'll set our boys to the side real quick. Let's go ahead and organize. Let's organize some cards. This is always the part that, like, I shouldn't say it intrigues me, but I'm always curious to see, like, how many of each I pull. Like, what the most common rare is, or hollow is. which I believe it's probably honestly going to be Chivalry, if I had to guess. Can we see Chivalry on screen? Not really, no. Alright, that's better. Hiboofin. We got the Hiboofin. Like I said, guys, if you guys need any of these cards or anything that I pulled tonight, give me at least a day or so, but you will see these on tcgplayer.com. There's a mouse station that'll have to go on this side. Where's my sugar? There it is. Lock and gone. There's Wivey. Oh, there's an O. I can't believe Morless stock really went through the roof too. I've had a few people reach out to me for that one. There's the YV, where's Circle? Yeah, I know Hiboofin, I feel like is just a slept on card. Soren Plays months and months ago, he had a deck he used with it. And I do remember it being a pain in the butt. Got slight PTSD going up against that deck. I'm still streaming. Give me a little bit, okay? My wife just came in. I take a shot once a week. I am diabetic, so it's not insulin. Let's start off with that. It's called Manjaro. It's supposed to help diabetics like regulate blood sugar. Camera just flickered again. It's supposed to help promote weight loss and all that kind of crap. So I will say it does work. I've lost about 18 pounds in the past month or so, month and a half, something like that. So, and not to mention mixing it with my medication that I should be taking correctly anyway. So my wife is definitely a goat. She is making sure that I'm back and taking everything as I'm supposed to. So shout out to the wife for keeping me healthy. Keeping me healthy until the day she kills me. She likes to make jokes every once in a while about that. No, I'm not afraid for my life. Like, I'm good. Yeah, my wife's a freaking goat, man. So again, we're about to close on that house, and I even told her, I'm like, I don't like the Shattered Stars. Stellar, yeah, Stellar Wife. I like that. So, according to Dan, there's no short printing, so it's just distribution that makes them varied. Yeah. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't. After almost, it's what, 10 months of Frostfall being out, we still don't see that Cryo Scorch yet. No, because like I said, so we're buying the house and everything, and I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna have to cut back on the Shattered Stars. Like, I know that's one of the main things, like, everyone hops in when I'm opening Shattered Stars. And I'm like, I just don't think we can do it. So, if you guys didn't know already, I do the 99 bundles. It's the highest you can get. And the whole point of it is for me to make my money back in that 1 month. If I don't fully make the money back, I stop doing 99 bundles. So because of you guys, I've been very, very fortunate to make my money back and continue doing the process. And I'm like, when we move in, I don't think I'm going to do it anymore. And she's, again, the GOAT, and she just goes, oh, why are we talking about it now? Like, let's wait and see what happens. She's like, don't cancel your subscription or lower your subscription for no reason. So, again, my wife's a GOAT. I will tell you 100%, when Fire comes out for Lavalith, yes, I'm not touching that bundle. That's going to be a ridiculous set. Alright, so Chains of Prometheus, we did get 6. That's not bad. Moralith, we got only a playset. Of all those, only a playset. Vertilith, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 playsets of the Vertilith. 1, 2, 3, 5 on Flam. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on Frostix. That is so far the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the Whale Lance. This is the one I'm looking forward to the most. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Two full playsets leveled. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Divine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the Brontiglow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Terror. 4 on Boof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the Waspive. This is another one. This is actually, I think Locagon will be the most. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Circle of Sky beats out in Frostix. What? 4 on the Shiv. Let's go 5 on Moss. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the Locagon. A card that I really don't play that often. And we got 3 on the Glaciersa, 3 on the Lock, only 2 on Frostix, 4 on Shiv, we got 2 on the Keone, and then 1 Imperial, 1 Flame Moth, and out of 4 boosters, only 2 Hollow Spirits. I think that's the biggest L so far tonight. All right, Daniel. We'll see you later, man. Say it correctly. Merry Christmas, buddy. All right, and I think the best part about today's openings, guys, is we pulled both starter deck Stellars, which is hype. The Panzer, and then another Airwatt. Again, Airwatt for me, not the biggest deal. We have the other ones already, but yeah. Especially the Panzer and the Cryolink. I am super hyped for that. Snowball was cute, but again, it's not the first time we pulled one, so that's not the biggest news. So, that being said, guys, make sure if you need to pre-order or buy anything from shop.elestrals.com, use your boy's affiliate link. It is in the description down below. It's in the description of all my videos. TCG Player, I pull the cards myself, I pack the orders myself, everything. So that link is down below. If you do not see a link, then search me by Stellar Quest Cards on TCG Player. My name is Stellar Christoph. I appreciate every one of you guys, and I hope you guys all have a stellar day. And we will see you in the next video. And hopefully more streams to come, guys. Peace.